that's good. You can't be too careful. Though in this case, it's curious but harmless. It's a liver spot.
A liver spot?
Well, it's uncommon in someone as young as you. But it's completely benign. You probably got it from too much sun.
How could it appear so suddenly?
Well, probably the skin's been darkening by degrees for some time and only now becoming noticeable. Since there's only one of them, good bleaching cream 2 or 3 times a day will do it. And stop hanging out on the beach.
Doctor?
If you're quite finished, your real patient would like to see you now.
Yes, well, if her condition has progressed as I expect, I'm surprised she can still see anyone.
Good afternoon, Doctor. And isn't it a perfectly splendid day?
She was drunk.
Are you feeling all right, Debbie?
Oh, I think so. Just a little tired, that's all. Probably need something to eat.
Why don't you go lie down? I'll bring you something in a little while.
Thank you. I think I will do that.
Yeah.
It's Deborah Brockman. I know it's late, but can you come here?
Is it Selena?
No. It's me. Please hurry.
Deborah?
Back here.
Why are you sitting here in the dark?
I don't know what's happening to me.
It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
Look at me.
I know. I'll get you to the hospital and do some tests. Come on, Jack. There must be something you can do.
What? Look, we've run every test we've got. Blood count, cell structure, you name it, we've put her through it. And we can't find anything wrong with her.
You've got eyes. You've seen her. Looks like premature aging to me.
I agree. It's a nice label, but until we know what the cause is, that's all it is.
Robbins, call 23.
Look, I'll arrange a CAT scan, see what radiology's got. If I hear anything at all, I'll let you know. Now go home and get some sleep.
Dr. Chen, OR3.
I'm sure this is quite unnecessary, Doctor.
Yes, I'll decide that for the time being. Whatever's hit Deborah, I have to know if it's contagious.
I've never felt better in my life. Neither has Aunt Selena.
And your mother?
Oh, she never changes. She just sits up there in her catbird seat watching the world go by. That's a souvenir from childhood, if you don't mind.
My niece is correct. We don't need a doctor. Your interest is appreciated, but as you can see, we're all perfectly well.
Oh, yes, I can see that. It's a curious coincidence, isn't it? Deborah's showing signs of premature aging.
I said that would be all, Doctor. In fact, I should think that you will no longer be required. Payment for your services will be sent on to your office.
But what about Deborah?
Oh, we'll see to it that she gets all the best care. You needn't concern yourself with it any further.
Fine. Well, if it's all the same to you, I'll choose what I want to concern myself with. Good day. What is it? The diary? The Brockmans? July 17th, 1940. Our picnic was almost ruined by a fire when a horse kicked over a kerosene lantern. Only Martha was burned. The physician says she'll be all right, but we'll have to live with a scar for the rest of her life. It's in the same place as her daughter's scar. Can you get me back in there tonight? Martha Brockman. Are you? You're Diane. You're the daughter.
What are you doing here?
At first, I didn't believe it. I mean, I didn't want to believe it.
What are you talking about?
I went to the hospital. I did some checking. Diane Brockman has green eyes and no visible scars. The woman sitting in that chair has green eyes. So what color are yours? And where did you get that scar? How old are you really, Martha? Oh, it's a convenient deal, isn't it?
Get out of here! Get out of this house!
Not before I talk to Selena.
No.
Selena! Selena! My God.
Selena, he knows.
It isn't right, Selena. Give Deborah back her years. You know it isn't right.
Not right? What do you know about it? The game is longevity, Doctor. You play at it with your medicines and your stethoscopes, but we won. There's one rule, Doctor. It has nothing to do with morality or love. When illness or death encroach, the trade takes place. That's the way it's always been and the way it always will be.
No. Get away. Get away from me! Mommy!
Rest his soul. Selena, Martha. Well, maybe she'll finally find some peace.
Just one missing.
Missing?
One of the neighbors said he saw a woman break through a window. Her clothes were on fire. When we got there, she was gone. Hard to figure.
That's Diane. Deborah, thank God you're all right.
What's happening?
Where to begin? I'm not sure that thanks, I understand it myself.
Did anyone survive?
I don't know. We're not sure about Diane.
Dr. Chen, OR3.
What do you think?
She's old, indigent, with massive burns over most of her body and face. I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Best we can do is try to make her last hours as comfortable as possible.
Did you notice, though, her left arm seems to be healing quite fast?
For all the good it'll do her.
It's the strangest thing. I mean, it doesn't hurt or anything, but just look at it. I swear I didn't burn myself, but there it is. I've been wondering if it's psychosomatic. Maybe I've been working on the burn ward too long.
Dr. Robbins, call 23.
Jane Doe, age unknown. Sole survivor of a terrible fire, soon to undergo a miraculous recovery. A living warning to those who fail to perceive the distinction that there is a difference between the fear of death and the love of life, especially in the Twilight Zone.
For all the brilliant, beautiful colors in this world, there is
traces of methane and ammonia.
Now, what gives the atmosphere that sickly yellow color?
Iron oxides from the rusting cities.
And the sensors show no life form whatsoever?
Nothing. Not even the presence of simple amino acids in the oceans. The last reconnaissance was right. It's a dead world.
There was a name for this one in one of the old languages, wasn't there, Professor? Yes. It's Earth. They called it Earth.
Not much left after 1,000 years, is there? Donald, Earth was stripped of artifacts long ago. What are you looking for?
Oh, I don't know. Feeling, sense of place, what it must have been like to live here when the skies were blue and the oceans green with plankton. Too many historians never get to see the things they write about. Thank you, Jacinta, for getting me on this mission. A very kind gesture for an old academic.
Not that kind. And not that old. Good luck, Donald, because in 4 days, I'm going to have to give word for the mining vessels to move in and extract whatever is salvageable. And when they do, there'll be precious little left of your Earth.
Archer, Bledsoe, did you hear that?
Hear what? You got a problem, Professor?
No, no problem. I'll see you back at the ship in about 3 hours, no doubt.
Donald, you're up late.
So are you.
There's lots of data to log. There's still a treasure trove of minerals on this planet. The inhabitants pretty well bled it dry of all the fossil fuels. There's a wealth of basalt, iron, uranium.
You know, it was really quite a beautiful planet. An amazing variety of flora. Climates ranging from the temperate to the tropical, from the Arctic to desert. This is where it all began, Jacinta. This is where we began.
How did it happen, Donald? How did the planet end up like this?
Greed, stupidity, the usual catalog of sins. They used refrigerants that slowly ate away the ozone layer. They burned the tropical rainforest to make way for farmland, using the ashes for fertilizer. An entire species simply vanished forever from the earth. By the time they poisoned the whole biosphere, they had the technology to leave it behind. So they fled into space and cast the earth aside like a half-eaten apple.
And with humanity gone, the biological changes collapsed.
You know the irony of it? The earth today is almost exactly as it was millennia ago, before the very first rainfall. And for millions of years, there has been no rain. Then when the earth cooled enough, rain fell, delivering nutrients to the oceans. And life emerged. Here we are. Here we are. Returned to commit the final indignity on the planet that nurtured us. Here to put the knife to her one last time.
Our ancestors killed this world, not us. The law prohibits us from mining any living world, only dead ones. Like it or not, Donald, Earth is a dead world now. And there's nothing we can do about that. Except, I suppose, be grateful that we finally learned our lesson.
Do you remember us now, Professor?
I know why you're here. Not you personally, but your ship, your crew. We're shadows. We're helpless to stop them, but you have to do something. You have to explain to them that this planet still contains life of a sort, that this Earth, ruined and gutted as it is, it's all we have left. Please, don't let them take it away from us.
Donald, you can't be serious. Do you know what Archer and Bledsoe would say if they could hear you?
All I'm asking is for you to keep an open mind. Now, give me a chance and I'll prove it to you.
Prove to me that Earth is some sort of haunted planet? How?
Hello? I've brought someone. Someone who can help. She has to see you. She has to know.
Donald.
For God's sake, she can help. Why are you doing this? Please, let us see you.
Donald, that's enough. Don't.
Daniel, show yourself.
It's my fault. I knew what this planet meant to you. I shouldn't have invited you along to watch it be. Why don't I just forget we ever came here, all right?
What are you doing? What are we doing? What were you doing?
Oh, Donald, how could you do this to us?
You cowards! You liars! Show yourselves! I dare you to show yourself to me!
Back to your ship, Professor. You might as well.
Because if I don't, you just take over my body and make me go, won't you?
That's right.
You wanted me to make a fool of myself. You wanted me to be shipped back to civilization. And you'd come with me, wouldn't you?
Please understand, Professor, there's no other way. We can't travel through warp space in this form, but in yours, that's a different matter. You can serve as a beacon to the others, showing them the way.
And me? What happens to me, my body, when you're done with it?
I'm not sure. I have to merge myself fully with your body in order to weather the journey. I'll try to leave it once we get there, but...
You don't know if you can.
Please try to understand. All we want is to reclaim our future.
Your future? You don't deserve a future. Any of you. We may have fled the Earth once it became uninhabitable. But you were the ones who made it that way. You could have saved it. You could have done something, every one of you. But you didn't. Did you? How many of you thought you'd be on one of those spaceships fleeing the dying Earth? How many of you thought you'd escape, but died before you could?
What you say may be true, but it's over and done with long ago. There's nothing we can do about it now.
Isn't there? You changed the air in this building from methane to oxygen, from poisonous to breathable.
That's a different matter. This is a small, controllable environment. We're talking about a planetary scale. And even if we could, we might lose our consciousness, our awareness.
like you propose to do to me. Cowards. You're still the same cowards who let this planet die, aren't you? Go ahead. Take my body, my life, save yourselves. At least, I'll know that when my time comes, I can die with a hell of a lot more courage and dignity than you. Come in.
We're about to lift off. I told Central that you requested medical leave. Stress reaction to space travel. It's not uncommon. The damage to the sensor web was minimal. I didn't log your actions yesterday.
I appreciate that.
You're looking better. Rested.
Yes, you might say that I'm expecting to be a new man once we leave the planet. Jacinda, if I should not see you again after this, I just want you to know that I'm grateful for the chance you gave me and for your friendship and for...
What's that?
I don't know, it sounded like thunder.
Well, it's impossible. The atmosphere is at equilibrium. There can't be any.
It's raining.
It can't be. What the hell's going on? Is that really rain?
Not just water either, but amino acids, nutrients raining into the ocean.
God, I'm getting life form readings in the oceans.
Well, that's impossible. It takes thousands of years for even the simplest life form to develop.
It's as if something is accelerating evolution somehow. I don't know how, but...
This can't be right. I mean, the sensors must be out of alignment after yesterday's damage.
Oh, my God, he's right. The ocean's suddenly swarming with cyanobacteria.
Cyano what?
Cyanobacteria was the first complex organism to evolve on the Earth. And it led the way for all life forms to come, including us.
I don't know if you can hear me anymore. Maybe you can't. But we'll be back. I promise. Someday, we'll be back.
Breath and taste great.
Better, every bit as bold as before, Wanda's Club has expanded. 2 floors, 3 stages. The new split-level Wanda's Club combines everything that's made it famous with newer, richer surroundings. More capacity, more erotic dancers, yet the same intimate atmosphere, low prices, and free food from 11:30 to 2 p.m. Wanda's Club on the corner of Mountain and Maisonneuve in Montreal. Come see Wanda again.
answer him. Yes, I'm Mitchell Chaplin.
You've been found guilty of the crime of coldness, of not opening your emotions to your fellow citizens. During your trial, this court heard from members of your family, as well as citizens from your place of work. All offered testimony to your lack of caring and concern for others. You were present when such testimony was given and heard all who spoke against you, did you not?
I did.
Have you anything to add?
No, nothing.
That being the case, Mitchell Chaplin, this court, having weighed all facts placed before it, and having found you guilty of the crime of coldness, hereby sentences you to 1 year of invisibility.
You are crazy if you think a year's invisibility is going to bother me.
You speak only when spoken to, and then only with respect.
This court stands adjourned.
That's it? Huh? That's all? That didn't even hurt. So now I'm invisible, right? Hmm? As far as you're concerned, I don't exist? Big deal. I could do a year of this on a pogo stick. This is nothing to me. Nothing to me.
It's a world much like our own, yet much unlike it. A twisted mirror of reality, in which a man can find himself cast out, made invisible by public acclamation, belonging no longer to society, but only to the gray reaches of the Twilight Zone.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Margaret! Don! Peter! I'm out, finally. Just came back to clean out my desk here. Very nice talking to you, too.
Here you go.
You don't mind if I sit here, do you? No, of course you don't.
My mommy's place. But there's an empty seat over there.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you this evening? Good. Good. Now, this being a private spa, I know that you need proper identification to enter, so this'll do, won't it? Thanks. Hiya.
Anybody sitting at this table?
Yes.
Oh. You don't mind if I join you?
No. Of course not. Please.
Oh. You're kind. You're kind. You're too kind. Well. My name is Gersh. Bennett Gersh.
Chaplain. Mitchell?
Chaplain. Mitchell Chaplain. Huh? You sound as if you have a little bit of a cold.
Comes and goes. You have to forgive me.
Oh, I forgive you. I forgive you. Oh, yes. You're having that ham and bean soup, aren't you?
Yes. Yes, I am. Would you like some?
Oh, no, I couldn't, unless, of course, you insisted.
Well, then. I insist.
Oh, you are kind. You are kind.
Okay, let's go.
Invisible.
Damn you.
Come up into our room and he'd yell at us, "Hey, what is going on up here? What is this, some kind of a playground?" Then he'd talk to us in staccato like we were stupid. "Now, knock it off." Or he'd say, "You know, I've been up here twice already, and if I have to come up here again, you are going to be sorry." We'd be thinking, you know, we weren't real thrilled with this visit, Dad. They'd always want to involve us in the punishment. What, do I have to get the belt? Oh, no, let's get that shovel with the nails through it. My mother didn't hit us. She knew she couldn't hurt us. She had too much fun saving it for him. She'd say, no, you will be punished. But I don't think I'm going to punish you right now. Do you know why? Because I think someone will be very interested in hearing about this when he gets home from work. He'd come in the door, she'd start right in. I have had it with this one. I have 8 more just like him around the house all day long, and I'll be crazy to put up with this foolishness for 1 more minute. He'd look at you and say, what is wrong with you? I'm under a lot of stress. Is everything she's telling me true? No, she's a liar. And she's been drinking all day.
Wait. Please. Look, no one can hear us here. We could talk. My name's... Wait, please, don't be afraid. Just talk to me. I have to talk to someone. I'll risk another year of invisibility if I can just talk to someone, just for a minute. Please, look, you know what it's like. Please, talk to me. Please. Just talk to me. Please. Talk to me. You got it? I can feel it down there. Hold up, man. Hold up. We got company. Invisible. Come on. Okay. All right, I got it now. All right, pop it. Pop it. Accident. Please. There's a hell of a lot of pain.
We'll send someone to you right away. If you'll raise your head, please, sir, I'll get face print identification to access your main medical file.
I can't. But my name is Chaplin. Mitchell Chaplin.
I'm sorry, sir, but the only way I can access your file is through face print identification.
Today? It's been a year? Well, I didn't know. I didn't know. I mean, when I stopped counting.
Hello, citizen.
Doesn't even leave a scar.
Well, of course not. You paid your debt to society. Let us take you out for a drink.
Oh, no, thanks. I think I'd really rather just...
It's tradition.
Oh. Well, oh, okay. In that case, I don't want to be unsociable.
I gave him a call. I took the tone you suggested. And I think he's coming home. At least for a while.
Wonderful. I would really like to meet him sometime.
Oh, I want him to meet you. Mitch. Look, all of us at the office know. I mean, we all know where you've been for the last year, and we know how rough it's been. But, oh, please take this the right way. They really helped you. I mean, you are a wonderful person now. You care.
Thank you, Margaret. Thank you. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Hello? Remember me? Please don't turn away. Talk to me. Say anything. Say, I'm here. I exist. How can you do this? How can you treat me like this when you know? Can't you take pity on me? How can you be so cold? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me.
It's all right. You are not invisible. I see you. I see you.
Citizen,
I'm right here.
you are hereby ordered to cease
I
your
care.
current activity immediately. You are in violation of Citizens Law 2482 law. The penalty for such activity is no less than 1 year of invisibility. You are hereby ordered to
A small footnote found in the court records of some parallel world. The name of Mitchell Chaplin, who served his sentence of invisibility and learned his lesson well. Too well. This time, however, he will wear his invisibility like a shield of glory. A shield forged.
Prepared to throw it away. But I put it in the washer with Tide with bleach.
If you're a Tide with Bleach mom, you get everything whiter, even dingies. Take a dirty sock. Gets only this white with other detergents, but Tide with...
What's real? Is he for real? Is that for real?
king-size candies. Taste the rainbow.
I don't think you've got the guts to use it.
Anybody else want to live? Eddie Murphy, Nick Nolte, Another 48 Hours. Rated R starts Friday, June 8th at theaters everywhere.
Hello, I'm Tony Franciosa. You know, there has been a lot of news that you've seen and read lately about hair loss, yet so few of the millions of men and women who suffer with the problem of thinning hair know the real answers. You should know that there are new non-surgical alternatives that are affordable for people who are experiencing hair loss. This information is now available to you by just simply making a phone call, and it's free. If you're concerned about thinning hair, you'll be mailed this newly published booklet, Thinning Hair, What's the Answer? It reveals the newest developments for the age-old problem, hair loss. Call the toll-free number now, and you'll receive this specially prepared informational booklet. Don't hesitate. To help solve your hair loss problem, just call to receive the latest techniques in combating hair loss.
To order your free hair care booklet, all you have to do is call toll-free 1-800-543-8300. The booklet, Thinning Hair, What's the Answer, is full of the latest information on hair loss prevention, advice on how to beat thinning hair, and it's absolutely free. So just call toll-free 1-800-543-8300.
He's crazy. That's what he is. A loony. A nutcase. A genuine wacko.
Uncle Edgar is always looking for things. Things like 3 paper clips or a chrome coat hanger.
Or 1 patent leather tap shoe.
He rummages through trash cans. He goes to garbage dumps.
He's always bothering my other tenants. One day it's bicycle spokes. Then it's baseball cards. And who do the tenants complain to? Yours truly.
He won't let anybody into his apartment. Not even his own niece.
All that junk he's collecting, it's a fire trap.
He could hurt himself.
And other people. Namely, me.
He needs your help.
Yesterday, he wanted a yo-yo. 6 o'clock. And last week, pieces of broken dolls. Heads, arms, legs.
Please do something, Doctor. Please, for his sake. And ours.
Of course.
His bell don't work.
Mrs. Milligan.
I think he disconnected it. Down there, in the basement.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks anyway, Mr. Filchick, but I already found a brass thimble.
You're not Mr. Filchick.
Talk to Jeremy Sinclair. May I talk to you, Mr.
Some other time, perhaps. I have to look for a doll's head.
One old man in a private world of irrational urgencies. For Dr. Jeremy St. Clair, an all too common sight. But Edgar Witherspoon is a most uncommon old man with a secret that reaches out to the 4 corners of the earth, as the good doctor is about to discover.
Your niece. She worries about you.
She's a very nice woman, so tell her not to worry. See, a simple solution. Thanks for coming. It's been a pleasure meeting you, but I have to get on with my work.
Your work?
I bet you'd like to know what it is, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Wrong answer. You see a doll's head here anywhere?
You mean like that?
Ah, too big. Also brunette. I need blonde. And I need it in 5 minutes.
And, what for?
You want Santa Barbara to fall into the ocean? Then stand aside, sir. Stand aside. Just in the nick of time. No time to lose.
Mr. Witherspoon.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be rude. You've come all this way to see me.
May I come in?
And it was so nice, a pleasure meeting you. Tell my niece hello. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to stop the shaking in Santa Barbara.
Mr. Witherspoon.
On your way out, could you dump this?
Good afternoon, Doctor. Did you see Uncle Edgar?
Yes, this morning.
Well?
I wouldn't exactly call it a long conversation.
But long enough to realize that he...
Oh, absolutely. On the other hand, Mr. Witherspoon appears happy and quite harmless.
Harmless? He pesters strangers on the street. He runs after garbage trucks. That is far from harmless. Somebody saw him take a baby's bottle out of its carriage. I'm afraid he'll get arrested next time. Doctor, I will sign anything. Cooperate in any way I can.
All right, maybe I'll have another chat with him, and a longer one, and see if I...
A small earthquake tremor was felt shortly before noon today. The force was enough to rattle dishes and a few nerves, but no injuries
Did you hear
were
that?
reported.
What?
There was something about it. Sorry, it was nothing. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll call you as soon as I can.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Witherspoon?
Go away. I'm not home.
It's Dr. Sinclair. I was here last week, you remember?
Sorry, I wasn't home last week either.
Mr. Witherspoon, I could legally force you to open this door to me. Is that what you want?
You're a curious one. Odd, you mean? I mean nosy.
I'm paid to be nosy. Curious, I mean.
Really? Don't you think that's odd? Most people are curious for nothing. That's very nice for you. Are the hours good?
Mr. Witherspoon, why do you collect dolls' heads, shoes, paper clips?
I can't afford Rembrandts. What? Oh, no. Oh, no. As usual, it's been lovely. Please don't call again.
I may have to. The next time it might not be so lovely. You understand what I mean, Mr. Witherspoon? Will you rather invite me in of your own free will?
You must. You must. Be very, very careful where you walk. Close shave.
This is very, interesting, Mr. Westbrook. What is it?
This is the only thing that keeps the world from going poof.
Get 3 spot stops by collecting proof of purchases from specially marked 7-Up cans.
Billy Lane doesn't chew Trident just because more dentists and their families chew Trident than all other sugarless gums combined. He chews it for a more important reason. He likes the taste. Trident, all that good stuff and great taste too.
In 1999, internal systems on alert. The government finally developed a program to make high schools safe for everyone, except the students.
They cannot be human beings. They've been waging war with my students. Isn't that what all teachers do? Now I'm going in there to waste some teachers.
The ultimate teaching machines, out of control. Class of 1999, rated R.
You've seen Wanda before. Come see Wanda again. Wanda's changed. Bigger, better, every bit as bold as before. Wanda's Club has expanded. 2 floors, 3 stages. The new split-level Wanda's Club combines everything that's made it famous with newer, richer surroundings. More capacity, more erotic dancers, yet the same intimate atmosphere. Low prices and free food from 11:30 to 2 p.m. Wanda's Club on the corner of Mountain and Maisonneuve in Montreal. Come see Wanda again.
I'm Joel Mole, back on patrol. To show you a trick to keep sunburn away so your skin stays healthy, it's the shadow test. Look at your shadow. If it's shorter than you, find some shade, wear a hat and a t-shirt, and rub on some sunblock to keep sunburn away. Remember, a short shadow means a strong sun, so pass the shadow test, and sunburn won't spoil your fun.
This has been a message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
Now, let me understand you clearly, Mr. Witherspoon. You say that this is what keeps the world from going poof?
And it's not easy. Most things are nearly impossible to find. Where would you look for a skate key?
Oh, I can't imagine.
I found one, though. You think that's crazy?
Well,
you wouldn't by any chance have a business card, would you?
Oh, yes, of course.
That was an easy one.
Well, I won't take up any more of your time. I've seen more than enough.
I used to be an engineer. Earned lots of money. Then I retired. Worst mistake I ever made. Life was so damn boring. And then the voice spoke to me.
Oh, you also hear voices?
You too?
Please, tell me about it.
I was sitting in the park one day feeding the pigeons, and suddenly, there it was, the voice. Edgar, it said, have you ever been to England?
Oh, yes, why?
No, that's what the voice asked me. Edgar, it said, in the heart of Big Ben, there is a pendulum that tells the clock how fast to tick. At the bottom of the pendulum, on top of the big weight, there's a stack of pennies. Every so often, they take one off. The clock speeds up. Or they put one on. The clock slows down. The pennies change the balance just a little, but enough to keep the whole mechanism running perfectly.
So, what you have here is some kind of clock.
Of course not. Why would I build a clock? $3, any drugstore. Doesn't lose 10 seconds in a year. Anyway, the voice said, Edgar, the world is a funny place. Little wars here, big wars there, volcanoes going off, storms, tornadoes, a terrific amount of noise and bother. You have to build something that will keep the world from going too far. Maybe even going poof. What the pennies do for Big Ben, this does for the world.
Who do you think it is who's speaking to you?
Well, sometimes I think it's God. And then I think, no, God would have a deeper voice. Would you care for a prune, Doctor?
Oh, no, thank you. I was just leaving.
But you've just arrived. Oh, careful. I have no idea how the thing works. All I know is that the voice tells me what it needs, and I get it.
Goodbye, Mr. Witherspoon. You keep up the good work.
We could call it a sculpture. Would that make my niece happy? What? Oh, no. If you happen to run across an old tuba, would you bring it by? I need it in 2 hours. Cynthia, don't do this to me.
Uncle Edgar, please. It's just for 3 days. Well, they observe you.
It's too long. It has to be maintained, kept in balance.
Mr. Witherspoon, you hear voices. That isn't normal. You must understand that.
You hear voices, too.
No, healthy people do not hear voices.
You hear mine, don't you?
That's not the same thing.
Why, what's the difference between a sane man hearing a crazy voice and a crazy man hearing a sane voice? Maybe the truth is somewhere in the middle. You don't understand the risk you're taking. I knew it. There goes Tatoa.
What's Tatoa?
The tiny island in the South Pacific. What time is it?
3:17.
At 3:17 in the afternoon, Tatoa became history because of you. Please, where there's still time.
It's taking days to clean up this junk.
Keep her away from it. Remember Tatoa.
Classic psychosis. Tired, feeling useless, created. Typical delusion of grandeur that he was vital to the world's survival.
Poor Uncle Edgar. You will take good care of him, won't you?
Mid-East stalemate continues. Congress passes Transportation Act. And in the South Pacific, the tiny island of Tatoa is destroyed by a tidal wave. Details on this and all the news in an hour.
Did he say Tatoa? Yes, the number for the Chronicle, please. Thank you. Hello, I want to check on a news story. I just heard something on the radio about a tidal wave destroying an island. Yes, that's it. Are there any details? Really? Out of nowhere. When? This afternoon. I mean, exactly what time? Thank you. Miss Walker!
Yes, Doctor.
Tatoa was destroyed at 3:17 this afternoon.
Is that bad?
Last week, Santa Barbara was hit by an earthquake. I'm not taking any chances. Oh, my God. The landlady. She'll destroy it.
Santa Barbara?
Get Mr. Witherspoon released immediately. Drive him home. You personally, as fast as you can. You didn't, did you? You haven't touched anything or moved anything.
Yes, why?
Because this is the creation of a disordered mind. And by studying it, analyzing it just exactly as he left it, I can come to a deeper insight into Mr. Witherspoon's problem.
He's a loony. What else do you have to know?
No. It's not that simple.
I can't rent this place with garbage in it.
All right. I'll rent it.
You?
Yes. I'll give you double what you're getting. I'll be up later with a check. Thank you, Mrs. Millett.
He's escaped.
Excuse me. Hello?
Mr. Witherspoon? Mr. Witherspoon!
Should I call the cops?
No. Everything's going to be fine, Mrs. Milligan. You got a handkerchief? Oh, yes. Yes, right away.
Thanks. That lady had me dressed so fast, I left mine behind.
Mr. Witherspoon, I don't know how to begin to apologize. Nothing in my training have prepared me for a case like yours.
Well, nice meeting you.
Where are you going?
Away, finally, after 11 years.
But what about Poof?
The voice spoke to me while I was in your hospital. It said, Edgar, have you ever been to Miami? I said, no, but I used to think it would be a nice place to retire. Go for it, the voice said. You're off duty.
You mean all this isn't necessary anymore?
Sure it is. It's absolutely essential. The world still has to be kept in balance.
So who's going to... And look, it needs adjusting already. There, that's it. Now, if I can just get a ping pong ball in there by 7:13 now.
Well, I guess we solved that little problem. I'd get cracking if I was you.
Impossible. I refuse.
Jeremy, really, you'll grow to like it. Give it a chance. So long. Don't take any wooden nickels. Unless you really need them, of course.
Mr. Witherspoon! No, a tambourine. You gotta help me. I have to find a tambourine right away. Right away, please. Can you help me? Do you know where I can find a tambourine?
If in the next few months you notice that there's been a spate of catastrophes or things are just not going right, remember that Edgar Witherspoon's replacement is learning how to make some precise adjustments. Don't worry, his education will not last long.
You'll see why they call these guys crazy. So stop by today, Consumers Rent to Own, Blair Park, Williston, and Showcase Video. Winooski.
Hey, all you rock and rollers, we got news for you. Everybody knows that Shabooms is the best place to dance and relive the 50s and the 60s. But dig this, Shabooms has do-all rentals, on-the-road DJ service, catering, full meals, and for all you teeny boppers, non-alcoholic nights weekly. Come down memory lane with Shabooms 52 Edsel Park inside. It's a gas. Anybody who is anybody digs Shabooms in St. Albans, both young and old, dance till you fall out at Shabooms.
whose greatest fear is that if he were to vanish from the earth tomorrow, no one would notice, or mourn, or question, and whose greatest sadness is the realization that he is probably right. Sofa, coffee table, chair, and pet. Solitary decorations in a life noted chiefly for its isolation. Point of origin and point of destination for Norman Blaine, whose days and nights are routinely swallowed into unhappy silence.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Linda.
You going out tonight?
No, I'm going to court tomorrow. Oh, great, Bob. They're going to let you practice again.
Now, it's alimony court. My wife's suing me for $1,000 because she says the cat needs daycare.
Oh, alimony. You see, Linda, I hadn't even thought about alimony.
Your all-time favorite classical hits. Remember this one? Or this haunting melody? Music never fades. All on one album in a unique offer. Only a limited number of these special edition sets will be made available to the public. So, call 555-4221 and order Classic Edition Volume 1 while supplies last. For your album, cassette, or CD, call 555-4221. Operators standing by 24 hours a day. Moments to remember for all time. Share this album with your loved ones. Rachmaninoff, Haydn, Strauss's Blue Danube, Pachelbel's Canon in D. You'll be glad.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. I'm sorry, I think I dialed the wrong number.
Excuse me?
Well, listen, I'm really sorry. It's just a wrong number. I probably woke you up.
No. It's, okay. I was just sitting here, and I heard the phone ring. For a minute, I was afraid whoever was calling would hang up before I got here.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I hate it when that happens. Really, annoying.
What's your name?
Norman? Norman Blaine?
You have a very nice voice.
Thank you. So do you. What's your name?
Marianne.
Marianne. It's a good name. Listen, would you like to talk a bit? I mean, if you're not busy or...
That would be nice.
So, where was I? Talking to some strange woman for an hour.
Hour and a half. That's the amazing thing about it. It wasn't like she was a stranger at all. It was, I don't know, special somehow. She was a little nervous at first, but after a while she started talking, I started talking, like we were old friends. Next thing I knew, it was
an hour and a half later.
Exactly. She was friendly and fun. God, I hadn't had that much fun in ages. But now I don't know what to do next. I mean, she said I could call her back tonight after 7. I guess she works late. But I'd really like to meet her. I just don't know.
Look, Norman, a year and 2 months, you and I have been sharing this office. For a year and 2 months, I've been able to come in here and sit at my desk and pretend that I'm all alone. Because from your side of the room came a blissful silence. I mean, I really like silence. I have 5 kids. Look, you want my advice? Ask her out, okay? You know, suggest lunch or dinner or ice cream, a trip to the zoo, whatever, just go crazy. You know, the fact is that she wouldn't spend all that time talking to you if she didn't want to meet you, right? Simple problem, simple solution, okay? Now, Norman, you're a nice guy. But for the next hour, I would really like to have no noise. That would make me a really happy man. Okay?
Well, thanks for listening anyway.
That was a noise.
Hello?
Hi. It's me. I didn't realize we've been talking for over 3 hours. I probably should let you go.
All right. But one more thing. I just want you to know, Norman, I really enjoyed our talk last night. And tonight. I wanted to thank you.
Well, same here. In fact, listen, I was thinking and wondering if you'd like to get together sometime. Maybe lunch, dinner, a movie, anything you want.
Norman.
No rush. I mean, anytime, it's okay.
No, I really can't. We have so much fun just talking. Why do we have to change it? Can't we just leave it at this?
Well, sure. I guess so.
I've hurt you, haven't I?
No. Really, it's okay. Like I said, I just enjoy talking to you. Honest.
Promise you'll call me tomorrow?
I promise.
Goodbye, Norman.
Okay, Norman, give.
What?
For 5 days now, you've been absolutely quiet, not a sound.
You know, it's the strangest thing. We've talked for hours and hours over the phone, but she won't come out on a date.
So let me give you some advice. Okay. Look, you say you want to meet this woman, right? But you don't know who she is, and you don't know where she lives. All you've got is a phone number. Have I got it surrounded here?
Yes.
Okay, well, you've heard of reverse listing. Like, you phone the operator, you tell her you've got this number, you think it's the right one, you know, you say it's an emergency or something, and you get the operator to tell you the address that goes with that number. And once you've got the address, you cruise by and you just run into her by accident. Okay? After that, you're on your own. All right, now, can we have some quiet around here?
I'd rather keep Excuse me, do you know if a Mary Ann works here?
Mary Ann. Would you know her last name?
I'm sorry, I don't.
She could be one of our interns.
Interns.
Volunteer workers.
Who would I check with?
You could ask the director, but she's out for lunch. Why don't you come back in an hour?
Thank you very much. May I look around?
Of course.
admiring the sculpture.
Very nice.
Terrible story, that one.
Oh?
That's the last thing she ever did. Self-portrait. I never met the woman myself, but if this work is any indication, we've lost a very special artist. Why a woman as talented as that would kill herself, I don't know.
She killed herself.
Oh, yes. There were the usual rumors, of course. Lovers, quarrels, and all that. What a waste. It breaks my heart to think we'll never see anything else from Mary Ann Linderby.
If you took Benadryl for your allergy this morning, there's something you should know. Contact maximum strength caplets work twice as long.
Gesundheit!
Until there's a cure, there's contact.
Why do Hershey's Kisses come wrapped in foil? So they'll be more attractive. Little Hershey's Kisses. Big chocolate taste.
My cereal tastes boring, bland, and not so good. But it's high in fiber.
My cereal tastes tempting, terrific, and very good. And it's high in fiber.
Really? What is that?
Fruit and fiber.
Ah, fruit and fiber.
With all those delicious crunchy oat clusters, juicy raisins, dates, and crispy walnuts, it tastes terrific.
Delicious.
And it's high in fiber, too.
Great tasting post-fruit and fiber cereal. Why would you want your fiber any other way?
You've seen Wanda before. Come see Wanda again. Wanda's changed. Bigger, better, every bit as bold as before. Wanda's Club has expanded. 2 floors, 3 stages. The new split-level Wanda's Club combines everything that's made it famous with newer, richer surroundings. More capacity, more erotic dancers, yet the same intimate atmosphere. Low prices and free food from 11:30 to 2 p.m. Wanda's Club on the corner of Mountain and Maisonneuve in Montreal. Come see Wanda again.
Hello, I'm Tony Franciosa. You know, there has been a lot of news that you've seen and read lately about hair loss, yet so few of the millions of men and women who suffer with the problem of thinning hair know the real answers. You should know that there are new non-surgical alternatives that are affordable for people who are experiencing hair loss. This information is now available to you by just simply making a phone call, and it's free. If you're concerned about thinning hair, you'll be mailed this newly published booklet, Thinning Hair, What's the Answer? It reveals the newest developments for the age-old problem, hair loss. Call the toll-free number now, and you'll receive this specially prepared informational booklet. Don't hesitate. To help solve your hair loss problem, just call to receive the latest techniques in combating hair loss.
To order your free hair care booklet, all you have to do is call toll-free 1-800-543-8300. The booklet, Thinning Hair, What's the Answer, is full of the latest information on hair loss prevention, advice on how to beat thinning hair, and it's absolutely free. So just call toll-free 1-800-543-8300.
Hello, Norman.
Hello, Mary Ann.
I didn't think you were going to call. I saw you today, Norman. You came by. You were standing in front of me talking to that woman.
That's impossible. I can't deal with this. This can't be happening.
Hello?
I'm sorry, Mary Ann.
No. It's me. I'm the one who should be sorry. I never never should have answered the phone. But it's been so long, Norman. So long since I've talked to anyone. It was dark. And I was so alone.
I know. So was I.
I have to go now.
No, wait, please. You can't go away like that.
Sorry, Norman.
Please.
Goodbye.
I'm going to lunch now. I'll be back in an hour.
You were the only one that ever made me feel I was wanted. That I wasn't just some jerk. I miss you. I miss talking to you on the telephone. It was the only thing I had to look forward to when I came home. After a while, it was the only reason for going home. Don't you understand? I used to feel I was nothing, that I had nothing. And then there was you, and everything changed. And I thought, my God, I'm in love. For the first time in my life, I'm honestly and truly in love. And it all just went away. Without you, there's nothing left for me. I'm sorry, Mary Ann. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. I'm gonna have to ask you not to touch the exhibit, sir.
Goodbye. Hello?
Norman?
Mary Ann.
It was so hard to call you. It's dark here. So dark. I heard what you said about there being nothing left for you. It scares me. It's what I said when I was so lonely and hurt. And I couldn't make the pain go away. It just stayed with me so long and so hard.
think it would happen. I didn't expect it, ever. But I can't help it. I love you.
Come to me, Norman. Come to me now. Tonight.
But the museum, it'll be closed.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it. But come now, before I change my mind. Hurry.
Okay.
It's been so long since anyone's told me they love me. I don't want to be alone anymore. Stay with me. Please.
Forever.
On display, a very special exhibit, cast in bronze and loneliness. A tender symmetry of line and form, suggestive of love finally found in the Twilight Zone.
One.
One just ain't no fun. Two is better than one. Oh, yes, yes. It's two best in one.
Freshens breath and tastes great.
Yes, sir. It's two best in one.
Introducing new extra-strength Rolaids, 250 milligrams stronger than Tums EX, 1,000 milligrams of fast relief. This settles it, once and for all.
You've seen Wanda before. Come see Wanda again. Wanda's changed. Bigger, better, every bit as bold as before. Wanda's Club has expanded. 2 floors, 3 stages. The new split-level Wanda's Club combines everything that's made it famous with newer, richer surroundings. More capacity, more erotic dancers, yet the same intimate atmosphere. Low prices and free food from 11:30 to 2 p.m.
It's 7-Up Spot-a-thon. Get free spot stuff by collecting proof of purchases from specially marked 7-Up cans.
Aren't most mouthwashes the same?
Wrong. Listermint's got fluoride to strengthen teeth.
I need fresh breath, not fluoride.
Wrong. You need fresh breath and strong teeth.
My teeth are strong enough.
Wrong. Not where your toothbrush can't reach. You need Listermint with fluoride. Listermint penetrates the vulnerable enamel between teeth and rebuilds it to make teeth stronger. Listermint with fluoride. For fresher breath and stronger teeth, you can't go wrong.
That's right. Selective introductions to the beautiful people and their private phone numbers are waiting for you 24 hours a day. Call 1-900-500-5000 for those private phone numbers. $5 a call, adults only, for selective introductions to the beautiful people and those private phone numbers. Call 1-900-500-5000. Do it now.
there is a place where everything that's ever been lost can be found again. A place where lost hopes, lost dreams, lost chances wait for someone to reclaim them. But before you can find them, first you must become lost in the Twilight Zone.
I don't know what's wrong with Mavis here. I'm telling you, she doesn't work. I've used a bicycle pump, a hair dryer, even my mouth.
Please, let's not get graphic.
I mean, how would you like waking up next to something that looks like a jellyfish with rouge?
Got a great deal. I didn't even charge you for the bikini.
Can you tell me where I can find
I think this gentleman was in front of you. Besides which...
Look, I'm not here to buy anything. All I want to do is find the Lost and Found Emporium. I was told it was around here.
It's here. Sometimes.
Sometimes? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
It means sometimes it's here and sometimes it's not. Go back and look for yourself. Second door in the rear of the shop. Have you tried pulling out the little tab?
Look, I want a new dollar for my money.
Hello? Anybody here? Hey, you got a customer here. Hey, let's have a little service here.
Oh, hello. I wonder if you can help me. This is the Lost and Found Emporium, isn't it?
Is that Florida out there?
Yes, of course, Fort Lauderdale, where else? I was told this is an unusual shop where one might find something lost.
Yeah, I was told the same thing.
Well, perhaps you can tell me, Mr.
Wong. David Wong. And I don't work here. I'm a customer, too.
Oh, I am sorry. Do you know where I might find the proprietor?
If I did, do you think I'd be roaming around this place by myself?
No, I suppose not. Do you think perhaps he's out to lunch?
Oh, there's a thought. Out for a little Eye of Newton whole wheat? Hey, yo! Hey, you got some customers here. Anybody home?
It may seem silly, but I'm not looking for a thing exactly. Well, that is not a solid object. I don't suppose you could tell me where I might find some lost time?
Lady, I couldn't care less.
You see, I always wanted to be an artist, a sculptor. Well, I didn't get started until I was in my 40s. Several of my things sold at art fairs. I even got quite a few exhibited, but... Well, it was so hard to keep going. I didn't have the discipline, the patience. And I just sort of fell away from it. And never went back. I know it sounds small, but it's the only thing I've accomplished. All I want is the time I lost while my skills were still sharp.
You know how long it took me to find this place? Well, at first, all I heard were rumors. I visited psychics. Went to occult societies. Met 12 people, each claiming to be the current incarnation of Jesus Christ. Oh, and one former great high priest of Lemuria. Lady, we're talking some deeply twisted individuals here. 3 years, piecing together clue after clue. Finally coming up with an address.
Just a moment, please. Just one moment.
And now that I'm here, there's no one running this stupid place. Now, just what am I supposed to...
Is something wrong?
Behind you.
What's behind me?
Can't you see it?
See what?
Stroke mice until calm for a period not less than 5 minutes. Follow directions precisely. Satisfaction guaranteed. No duplications. No exchanges.
Do you suppose this might be my second chance?
Come on.
Oh, no, it makes sense. Look, I followed the same trail as you did to this place. Oh, you know, spiritualist books on the occult. I even seem to recall one of them saying that a discarnate quality or idea had to take some physical form before a person could claim it. Poor little things. So frantic, so impatient. Like me. Oh, please let me try. Please.
Be my guest.
There you go, sweetheart. Come here, sweetheart. No. Oh, please. Please come back. Oh, please. No, don't go. Please. Oh, please. Where are you? Oh, no, not again.
Yeah, well, those are the breaks.
Where'd you say your driver's from?
California.
He's a Yankee?
There's nothing I can't do with a race car.
We'll see how you do the crowd.
We can fix it right here. So what's it gonna be?
You get back in that car, you'll die.
I'm not taking anybody's word for what I can do because nobody knows.
Days of Thunder. Starts Wednesday, June 27th at theaters everywhere.
Shh, sweetie. We've almost got our house. Wish the sitter hadn't canceled. What's that? Oh, her diaper leaked. My dress, I'm wet. What do I do now?
Help prevent leaks with Loves. Only Loves have Leak Guard. In the middle for girls, up front for boys.
Somebody's comfy in our new house. Should I have changed you before you fell asleep? Nah, these pink things don't seem to leak. Wish I was as sure about the roof.
The 20th Annual Le Grand National Molson, June 22nd through the 24th, San Air, St. P, Quebec, Canada.
Excuse me. Can you please tell me just where I am?
You don't know?
It's the oddest thing. I was leaving my doctor's office. The elevator was slow, so I took the stairwell instead.
Oh, that figures. Here I spend 3 years searching for this place, and you go and stumble onto it.
I found myself here. I've been wandering around for half an hour. I've seen the strangest things. What is this place?
Well, maybe you needed to find this place just now. Tell me something, Pops. You lose anything valuable? Lost hope? Lost dreams? Lost love?
I don't know what you mean. I suppose I have lost something. Down through the years. Some way I still can't quite understand. I seem to have lost the respect of my children. When they're little, you know, they put all their trust in you. And you raise them as best you know how, never letting on that you don't have all the answers. You're frightened that you might do wrong by them without meaning to. And one day, you realize somehow you failed them. Betrayed that trust they put in you long ago. You don't know how or why.
Come on. If I hear one more sob story, I'm gonna puke. So I might as well show you your damn respect. Stare into mirror for not less than 5.5 minutes. Follow directions precisely. Satisfaction guaranteed. No duplications, no exchanges.
They never saw me like that. Never. Do you think I could put it back together somehow?
I don't believe you.
Neither do I. If you don't mind.
What's wrong with you? Don't you have any feelings for him? For the old woman?
Don't you think I know what I am? I came in here looking for my compassion. I started losing it years ago. When I ran for student congress in college and had my posters covered up with swastikas and KKK symbols. I'd be delighted. I'd be delighted if I could find some compassion. I only knew where in this crazy place it was.
I can find it for you.
What?
The globe of light. The one you followed? Well, I could see it too. You see, I think it's our own light that we can't see. We can find things others have lost, but not ourselves.
Well, it makes sense. As much sense as anything else does in here.
Good. Then I've got a proposition for you. I'll find your compassion for you. And in exchange, you find me what I lost. Deal?
Well, what is it you lost?
You don't need to know that.
Well, suppose I don't get it until you tell me.
I won't tell you. And you won't get what you want.
All right. All right, let's go. So, how long have you had this assertiveness problem anyway?
What?
You wouldn't know irony if it came up and bit you on the knee, would you? Vapors evaporate quickly. Inhale for 5 to 10 seconds. Satisfaction guaranteed, etc., etc.
Ooh, okay, Brown Eyes. I see your little spot of light. Please to follow me. One of these, Brown Eyes, contains your lost compassion. Guess which one?
Hey, we had a deal. You were gonna find it for me.
I did. It's right here.
Just what did I get back for you anyway?
My sense of humor. A bad marriage, bad divorce, can do that. Makes you sullen, self-righteous. One day I woke up and discovered I'd forgotten how to laugh at myself. At anything, for that matter.
Damn it! This isn't fair. Now, what if I choose the wrong one? What if it contains something bad?
Maybe now you know how those poor people you mistreated felt. Hey, they could all be good. They could be mostly bad. You got the guts, Brown Eyes. You can open them all. Brown Eyes? Feel like you've regained anything?
There was this picnic my family went on when I was little, but I could never remember the details. Till now. Oh. Gee, I wonder if there's a broom around here. I really should clean this up before someone steps on this.
Integrity.
What?
You've got your integrity back. Can't you feel it?
Yeah, I guess I did lose that too somewhere down the line. Wait a minute. If one of those held my integrity and the other my memories of the picnic...
Oh, you found me out. All three of them were yours. I could tell by the light.
And the test tube holds my compassion. Oh, where is it? Where is it? It's gotta be here. It's gotta be. Oh, no. 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 Maybe this was no accident.
Oh, come on. It could have happened to anybody. I'm sorry, Brown Eyes. If I'd known, I would have given it to you right off the bat.
I don't mean that. Probably deserved it. I mean, my finding this place, when it seems to be without a manager. In some way I can't quite explain. I feel like this place is mine now. That I owe it something. Maybe I'll stick around for a while.
Think maybe you could use some help?
You serious?
Well, the person I used to be didn't make much of a life for me to go back to. Like you, I guess. This place seemed right for me. For us. Well, you're management now. Gotta look your best, you know. And I've got news for you, Brown Eyes. You've got your compassion back. I'm sure of it.
But you said it was in the test tube I broke.
Well, it was. As a separate quality. Only I think your integrity comes with a little compassion. As a package deal. Forces it on you.
Do you really think so?
You could try it out. On them.
I lost one chance to help them, didn't I?
You got it, Brown Eyes.
And what can be lost can be found again, can't it?
You won't find it in the yellow pages or advertised in the local papers. Its reputation is spread purely by word of mouth, from one satisfied customer to another. But if, like most of us, you've lost something in your time, look for this door. And if you don't find it at first, don't lose hope, because even that can be found again in the Twilight Zone.
The heat wave continues. Another hot day. Make sure you have plenty of something.
Hey, what are you doing?
When it comes to 100% instant iced tea refreshment, more people choose Nestea over any other. Take the Nestea plunge.
Hello, I'm Tony Franciosa. You know, there has been a lot of news that you've seen and read lately about hair loss, yet so few of the millions of men and women who suffer with the problem of thinning hair know the real answers. You should know that there are new non-surgical alternatives that are affordable for people who are experiencing hair loss. This information is now available to you by just simply making a phone call, and it's free. If you're concerned about thinning hair, you'll be mailed this newly published booklet, Thinning Hair, What's the Answer? It reveals the newest developments for the age-old problem, hair loss. Call the toll-free number now, and you'll receive this specially prepared informational booklet. Don't hesitate. To help solve your hair loss problem, just call to receive the latest techniques in combating hair loss.
To order your free hair care booklet, all you have to do is call toll-free 1-800-543-8300. The booklet, Thinning Hair, What's the Answer, is full of the latest information on hair loss prevention, advice on how to beat thinning hair, and it's absolutely free. So just call toll-free 1-800-543-8300.
On the next new Twilight Zone, Georgie's got a problem.
I want to hug you, Georgie. Come to Grandma now.
A chilling tale from Stephen King on the next new Twilight Zone.
The man seen on your screen is Crazy Keith, and this is Crazy Ken. They're from the new Consumers Rent to Own, and they offer rental terms so unbeatable they don't dare reveal their identities. But there's no disguising Consumers Rent to Own inventory of quality name merchandise at low, low weekly rates. One look at these rental terms and you'll see why they call these guys crazy. So stop by today, Consumers Rent to Own, Blair Park, Williston, and Showcase Video. Winooski.
Watch A Current Affair weeknights at 7:30 on TV 22.
On on this edition of Incredible Breakthroughs. You'll see ink, iodine, blueberry juice, and more cleaned off this carpet like magic. Is it possible to remove spilled wine, ink, iodine, and fruit juice from this couch and make it look like new again in just seconds? We'll find out as Stainerator, the miracle stain eliminator, goes into action on Incredible Breakthroughs. Now, here's your host, Tony Hoffman.
Welcome to Incredible Breakthroughs. On today's show, we're going to see the all-new Stainerator, the most powerful stain remover ever developed. It works so well that it's simply incredible. Stainerator can remove almost any stain on any surface you can possibly imagine. And here on Incredible Breakthroughs, we're going to put it to the optimum test by creating the world's worst stains. So let's get started by bringing out my guest, John Paul Zotka. The world's best stain remover.
Greatest stain.
Show me
greatest
how.
stain. Let's go right over here. So we're going to start with the carpeting here. This is probably the worst place to get stains. Everybody has carpeting, and everybody stains the carpeting. Here's what we're going to do. The first thing we're going to use here, this is called Benadine. Okay, and if you'll notice, it's a #1 hospital antiseptic. Hospitals use this. That's why they also use Stainerator, and I'm going to show you that in just a moment. Let's pop open the top right here. We're going to put a little stain down here. How's that? Now, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We want to get it in the nap here. Look at this.